Well, hello. Eventually, this class is going to be moved to a different platform called Slack. Um, there's just a little bit more red tape setting up my mobile environment. And so this will probably be the first and only class for Stretch Core and More that I actually teach on YouTube. So if you're just joining, this will probably be the last class that I teach in this style on YouTube, just because I'm trying to move the platform over to Slack and WebEx, but there's a little bit of red tape, just security, cybersecurity stuff that takes a little bit longer because I'm mobile. All right. So if you are here, and for those of you that tune in the future, um, we will be doing our stretch core and more class. So stretch, core, and more. So sometimes I might grab some free weights. Sometimes we might do intervals. But as far as stretch goes, it's going to be something familiar. So we'll stretch out our arms, gentle arm circles. And because not exactly a particularly well attended brand new class, I might just use this as an announcement, actually. But I want to stretch a little bit. So working into my 10 huts. I'm going to start to initiate a deeper form of breathing. Maybe I don't even post this one, given that I did claim that we would be on a new platform. So this is an unscheduled YouTube appearance, but at the same time, this platform will shift. All right, after I work my 10 huts, I'm going to work into a back extension. So taking my hand to my hip, lifting my chest up, firing up my breath. Relaxing my chin, taking my hands to my thighs, working a nice Romanian stretch. Working myself up, maybe some shoulder rolls, so waking up my pectoral shoulder girdle, getting my side body involved. We'll do just a brief stretch today, and we'll wait for Wednesday to get into our core and more. Once Slack and WebEx come online, roll out the wrists, stretch the fingers, stretch the hands, make it tight. Fist, see if there's any pain centers along the wrist, see if there's any tightness or tension in your fingers. Let's go ahead and take our hand right here. Bring my hand, stretching my forearm. So this is a great stretch for those tight fingers that may have been typing away all weekend long, all morning long. We'll work our left side, so I'm getting great stretch from my carpal tunnel. Still breathing. I was working up into the wire trying to, figure out some security access on my other laptop. So I didn't have quite enough time to plan out a really thorough and extensive class today. Work ourselves into a lateral bend. Now, reach right hand down and take left arm up and over. So if you've participated in yoga classes of mine or others, this is a crescent. If you do your own thing, possibly like something from my yoga class, feel free. I find this one to be just a little bit more inviting to the casual stretcher, someone that's trying to build a better flexibility routine. That left arm down, taking the right arm over. Ooh, that side's tighter than the other one. So we're opening up all our inspiratory muscles, getting our abdomen nice and stretched out. Come back through center, practicing interlacing our fingers behind the hips, setting up chest expansion. I like to move. I like to do a little pendulum swing. You might not be quite here yet. You might be right here, practicing one side. I'm still going to give you a nice stretch for your chest, but if you can't interlace your fingers as easily as I can, you might just do this one side at a time. That works pretty well. Now, after you've had a chance to do both of those, or you've done your chest expansion, take a moment, work to our right thigh. So if you need to hold on to something or get a strap, take a hold of that right ankle. Working a nice quad stretch. So this always works best barefoot. So if you're wearing non-exercise friendly shoes, kick them off, kick them off. As I do this, I'm trying to sit up taller. I'm trying to lift my chest into the stretch. I'm not dipping down in the shoulder. And so if I needed to use a strap, I might slide it over the ankle, pull it up over my shoulder. I can't get hand to foot right here. All right. If you want to go a little bit deeper, you have greater flexibility. Feel free to work both hands around. And just like every stretch that we do, when you're ready to escape, just slowly release. Working that other side. So as you can tell, if you were watching closely, I have a little bit less flexibility on this side. My other side, my heel kicks my butt real quick, real easily. This one has a bit more scar tissue in the knee, so I'm not quite as flexible. So getting that other hand over there, woo, that's a little bit more of a challenge. But I've been doing this for the last 6 hours today, so pretty flexible, pretty warmed up. Very good. All right, let's work our hip joint. So we'll take a moment, cross this right leg over. And so if you need to hold on to something, hold on to something. We're going to sit back. Oh, and we're going to work that right hip. So this is a 4 square, single-legged standing balance posture. And I can really juice the glutes right here if I want to do a little push pull. I always want to flex this foot up, really keeping this ankle safe. Now this might be your least favorite one, or your most. That other side. Seems to be something going on with the internet today, so you didn't miss much. There was a breakdown in communication. Stretching out. I see the update to my computer has created amazing clarity for this. Pixels are very good. Sorry if my studio is a little bit cluttered at the moment, cluttered by my standards. All right. Next, we're going to do the hokey pokey. So we're going to stick our left foot out, doing some ankle circles, waking up our feet. Taking those circles back the other way. Switch sides. Right foot out. Going through channel circles several times one direction. Take those circles back the other way. All right. Bring the focus back up to the top. Push that left arm down. Drop the right ear over towards right shoulder. Eyes up and to the left. Slowly switch exercise, pressing that right arm down, left ear over, eyes up and to the right. All right, taking this right hand underneath the left arm, so now I'm getting into my rotator cuff, keeping my shoulders relatively balanced. Stretch that left arm across. My knees are not going to come to, they're going to stay where they are. Switching sides, taking this right arm across. Chest into it. Coming back through center. All right. Taking a moment to step out wide into the straddle. I'm going to put pressure into my thighs, kind of like the Romanian stretch, pushing back. And this might be where you stay, but I have a lot of people tell me they're not flexible. And so this is my compromise. Doing a wide-legged downward dog or a straddle forward fold. So I'm pressing back on my hamstrings. I can be out further if that's easier to get back on my heels. My goal is to get my heels to the floor and then relax my head and neck. I'll slowly work myself backing up, shoulders in. Now, today was not quite the class that I had imagined for Stretch Core and More. We're having difficulties, so I'll give you a little looking ahead. So looking ahead, core work, we'll do some groundwork for the core, focusing on static holds like the plank, the boat pose, and more. We might do some transverse work like basic leg work, field goal kickers, leg circles, basic Pilates and bar methods. Probably do some single-legged standing balances, maybe some yoga work instead of just general stretches. But that'll be on Wednesday, and I promise, IT will help me out, and we'll have something going on Slack. Don't you worry. A little shorter today. I hope that you got some stretches in. As always, feel free to leave a comment in the comment section if you have questions, or you can email me at barton.furch@teamexos.com. All right. Take care of yourself.